Welcome to the stream. How we doing? How are we doing, chats? The dual stream is here. Insane. Are we ready for some reaction, boys? I just realized that I better check that I'm streaming on YouTube because YouTube be a little cringe. I'm glad I checked because I do not think I'm streaming. Oh, come on, man. I'm definitely not live. Hey, welcome to the stream, Grease. On Twitch, we're multi-streaming. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, no way. Okay, go live. Boom. I think that should work. All right. Well, here's to hoping. Hello, YouTube. Indeed. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Reaction. Maybe put an indicator above the two chats so people don't asking. What about which chat is which? I think they'll know when they see their name show up. It'll be fine. Realistically, I was trying to find a way to combine the two chats. I couldn't figure it out in time. I only just tested dual streaming last night. But it's fine. We're here. You'd think they know. You'd think they know. See, considering the fact that y'all are both on Twitch, I think you know which chat you're from when you chatted it. So anyway, everybody, what are we thinking? We got some predictions. Where am I? I'm thinking I might be in the YouTube chat. I think I do need to make it a little bit smaller. I think I need to make both chats a little smaller. That's fine. For real though, I think Odyssey 2. I hope so. I think that'd be sick. It would make a lot of sense considering, you know, Switch 2, Odyssey 2. Odyssey was one of the biggest games on the Switch. Makes sense. I know for a fact we'll see the new Mario Kart. Yeah, I'm 100% on Twitch. Yeah, right. It's pretty cool. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm liking my multi-chat window. It's cool. I can actually see I wish I could put what I see on screen, but I can't. It's so sad. Yeah, let me know if the streams sound good. If I sound good. Utopian made me wants more Smash news. There's not gonna be new Smash news, dude. Besides, Smash would get its own announcement if so. Super Smash each other. So true. So true. Okay, being realistic. I mean, to be fair, right? Let's be dead ass here. This is a presentation for the Nintendo Switch 2. I am not expecting too many new games. I think, at most, there might be a trailer that includes 3 games in it. Kind of like the Switch 1 trailer, right? Switch 1 trailer showed off Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Skyrim, and I think a little tidbit of Odyssey, I think. I think we'll at most get launch titles, yeah. I would not be surprised if the new Mario Kart's a launch title. Not too many, at least in comparison to an actual Nintendo Direct. Obviously, Nintendo Direct includes a lot more games in it. But this is a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. This is not just a Nintendo Direct, this is a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct about the hardware, right? I'm sure we're going to learn a lot about how the console works. Well, we know how the console's going to work, but any new gimmicks? Maybe it's hardware limitations? Who knows? Who knows? Have the intro animations play each time you open the console and not just when you first launch it. You see, Grease has the same issue with me of never turning off the Switch. I never turn off my Switch. It's so bad for it, but Odyssey 2 would be pretty epic though. I don't think we're gonna get a new. I will say it'd be a little surprising to get like a completely fresh new 3D Mario at this point. I mean, it'd be cool. I would obviously accept any 3D Mario. I think it'd be cool, but it's not what I'm expecting. Thank you for existing. Manner time to experience P together. Absolutely mega vibing. I'm excited. I am. I'm excited for the Switch too. A lot of people have a lot of negativity going around the Switch too, I think. But from the leaks that we've gotten of this console, I feel pretty good about it. I think it's gonna have more than enough power to handle most games. At least most games that people are actually creating. My whole big thing in the last Switch 2 reaction video that I made was that, like, yeah, the PS5 and all that, like, insanely powerful console, but they're not making games for it, so who cares? Excited for Switch 2 ports. FF7 Rebirth, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, Metaphor would be sick. I'd rebuy it. I love Metaphor. Oh, maybe I'll get Rebirth. Who knows? Imagine that goated lineup. Yeah, for real. Yeah, there's a lot of games the Switch just couldn't quite do. Finally have Genshin on Switch. Nah. Is Genshin on console? I thought it was just PC. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm not gonna be playing it, but I would like the new wings. It won't be strong enough for Genshin Impact. Isn't Genshin, I mean, I've never played or even really seen Genshin, but isn't Genshin just like Breath of the Wild quality or something? Don't get an announcement for the Wii Q. I riot. So true, Abby. So true. There's a part of me that I could see, me too, we'll be able to run Balatro. I still never played Balatro, bro. I think it's just a card roguelike, right? I don't think that game's very graphically intensive. It is bigger than Breath of the Wild, but is it more graphically intense than Breath of the Wild? Is it loading more things, you know? I guess Balatro, truly the most demanding game. Yeah, from what I understand, that game is literally just like a deck builder, right? I don't think Balatro is... That is a game I have to try. Doesn't Genshin run on phones? Yeah, true. Hold on. Balatro demands your love and attention. It probably does. It's crack. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. There's so many games I gotta play, man. I've kind of been on my Pokemon kick recently. I've been doing nothing but Pokemon challenge runs. Well, not really challenge runs, but just like little things. We are actually 10 minutes away. We are so in. I'm in both chats. Let's freaking go. Too many good games out there. Drowning in success. Yeah, no, for real. I've said this before, but the Switch 1 really just gave me everything that I could have wanted. And yeah, I'm really excited for the Switch 2. I think the Switch 1 was it deserves the success that it got, I think. I think the Switch 1 was a genius gimmick console that they just put out there after the terrible, you know, idea to make the Wii U. And yeah, terrible marketing and all that. And the Switch, yeah. And now they're calling it the Switch 2. That was another big thing. A lot of people, mainly Nintendo fans. Hey, I'm a Nintendo fan. I get it. A lot of Nintendo fans were saying, oh, why would you name it Switch 2? That's such a boring name. Bro, thank God they named it the Switch 2. Oh my God, we don't need another Wii U, please. Consumers need to know it's like an upgraded version, right? It's an upgrade, not just an alternate version, right? Because think about it, right? Like the DS, for example, the DS and the DSi, technically just as powerful as each other, right? They're just alternate versions of each other. Hell, I think I remember even when the 3DS was coming out. Granted, the 3DS didn't have nearly as big of an issue, but I think the 3DS did have that issue, at least to a slighter degree in the Wii U, but a lot of people just thought the 3D was an add-on to the DS or something. Let's see, Donkey Kong Country Returns. We already have that. Imagine how that ever is too. Kind of tempted to just do a solo playthrough of Redux, not gonna lie. I enjoyed our brief soul lock. Hey, we could always continue it. Was that 2 Redux, that is? Yeah. What if they put Emerald Rogue on Switch 2? That'd be hype. And just not tell Abby at all. Can you imagine how a new 3D Mario would look like? Yeah, right? I can't either. What if they make a DS Virtual Console? That's the thing with DS, man. It's kind of weird. It's kind of clunky to do DS without the touchscreen and everything. Which I'd love that. I don't understand how it would work well on one screen. TBH, yeah, exactly. So Nintendo Switch 2 would have been Nintendo. Anything Gen 10 starters would get shown, or are we waiting for anniversary? I don't know. This is about the Switch 2. This is not about the games, right? If they're gonna show off new games, it'll be within a trailer for the Switch 2. You know what I mean? It'll be little tidbits showing off how powerful the console is, right? Like, oh, you could take Mario Kart out of the dock and play it wherever, right? The light model can be called Nintendo Bottom. I did actually see somebody made like a meme console where they just like they attached like the top or bottom screen. I thought that was pretty cool. Like it just goes right into like the port for the, because the Switch 2 has a top and bottom port, right? We already know that. So like people would just attach like a HD screen. Nintendo Dom. So I call it the Nintendo clap because of the sound in the reveal. Yeah. Should because we're splitting the Switch in two to play two screens like DS2. Stop. 60 minutes is a long time. Yeah, man, they're gonna be showing off the console, bro. Any games they're showing here are probably to show off the power or the graphics or something. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, everybody was saying that it's probably gonna be like a mouse, like for the Joy-Cons. They're definitely gonna show that off, for example, if that is one of the things. Hell, remember the Switch 1 where they hyped up the freaking HD rumble of the Joy-Cons? That ain't never get used. That was used in one whole game. 1-2 Switch. The HD rumble. Hell, even the IR sensor on the Joy-Con, they ain't never used that either. Games that are showing up. We don't get a mouse game, we riot. Bro, I need Mario Paint 2, bro. Animal Mouse, Super Mario, and the mouse. Still have PTSD about that rumble. Yeah, for real. Duck Hunt remake? Insane. Imagine. Pokemon Rumble? Probably not. Ah, yes. We need a really popular game to show up for the Switch 2 to show off its power. Pokemon Rumble. Now that's what will get the fans in. Love another Pokemon. I would too, but I don't think that's gonna be here. There was a Kirby game that took advantage of the Rumble by having the controller buzz the retro Kirby theme. Wait, that's actually kind of hype. Which game? I can see them showing off like a... You know what kind of blew my mind? I was thinking about it last night. There will not be a Zelda game on launch. There just won't be. There's no way that they took as long as they did on Tears of the Kingdom, and then they're just instantly going to have like another huge Zelda game at launch. I'd just be blown away. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter, right? Because Switch 2 can play Switch 1 games. So you can still play Breath of the Wild. That's actually kind of crazy now that I think about it, right? This is a completely different situation than the Wii U. We're going to have so many games to play on Switch 2. Well, us specifically who have Switches, obviously, because we can just transfer over. But people who buy the Switch 2 and didn't have a Switch 1, they're going to have a whole ass Switch 1 catalog of games to play. They can just go to the eShop and download a million Switch 1 games, like Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, or Mario Odyssey, right? Or Smash Ultimate. Hello? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's kind of crazy now that I'm saying it out loud. That's a big catalog of games. That's kind of crazy. Hotel Mario 2, hold on. They're gonna announce the price and date here? Oh, I think so, yeah. I absolutely think so. I think that's the whole point of this, actually. Like those nitty-gritty details, right? I remember $3.99 on May 22nd, pray chat. Where you can play as Meta Knight. That is not very descriptive. So they're probably right. $3.99 of what currency? America. Ah, yes, the ruble. Ruble. My Singing Monsters Gems, Mario Maker 3. It's crazy that Mario Maker 2 kind of got eclipsed by Mario Maker 1 on the Wii U. Okay, I shouldn't say eclipsed. I bet Mario Maker 2 even sold more than Mario Maker 1. But like in terms of popularity, it really feels like Mario Maker 1 was definitely the bigger game. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just because of like YouTube and all that. But like when Mario Maker 1 came out on the Wii U, bro, everybody was playing that crap. Mario Maker 3 with mouse cons would be generational. Wait, you're actually kind of right though. Maybe you're cooking. On the Switch 2, it was a bit awkward. Because the touchscreen wasn't really good, like, for creating levels like the Wii U gamepad was. That'd be hype. Honestly, Mario Maker 2 had a lot of great stuff in it. It just was not fun to create in that game. Creating levels was way more fun in Mario Maker 1. So I do love going to my supermarket and paying for just the meters. Sorry, I forget which Kirby game it was. Oh no, you're good, bot. Poker Civilization, it's been years, I've slept since then. Terraria mouse support. It actually is kind of a genius idea, chat. Like, think about it, right? Like, you know how, like, when you play computer games, right? You have one hand on the... Or, like, Minecraft or Terraria or whatever. You have one hand on the keyboard, right? Moving or whatever. And then you're using the mouse for camera control, right? Or whatever. You could do the same thing with the Joy-Cons. You hold one Joy-Con, and you use, you know, the other Joy-Con as a mouse. It actually is genius of an idea. Oh my god, it's starting. Alright, Bug Fables OST, you gotta go. Alright, chat, get hype. Get hype. Mario Maker 1 was revolutionary. Mario Maker 2 was another chapter. Yeah, for real. I'm assuming I gotta make sure nothing around me is too expensive to destroy. So true. So other consoles are banning them. I was just like, what if we made a console feature? Hyping up in real time. Does it sound good, by the way, chat? I think we're good. At least I hope. Funny about this countdown is you can visualize stream delay. Sound is Gucci, let's get it! Switch 2. What do we got? Give it to me, Nintendo. Glover! I saw a ball. It must be Glover, too. Let me stop. Nobody even knows what that game is. Zombie U2? You don't think I know what gloves is? Oh shoot, this is a... Oh, Mario Kart, okay. Fair enough. The Yoshi Burger Stand!
Let's go!
I love the personality on Mario. I'm so glad we're out of the boring Mario's age. I love how chubby everything looks. It's cute. It reminds me of Mario 64, Mario Kart 64 actually a little bit. Yeah, they're just so much more expressive. I feel like in Mario Kart 8, everybody just looks like cardboard cutouts a little bit. Ooh, look at all that Bowser! Oh shoot, you can grind! Insane! You're on the walls, okay? You can be a cow from Moo Moo Meadows! Insane! Wait, that's actually mad funny. Oh! There's wait a minute! Are there character abilities? It's over. Burger? Wait, why are you changing outfits mid-cart, bruh? saw that hammer row throw hammers. If there's character abilities, it's over. Mario Kart World. They said World Tour? Hold on. Let's just delete the tour.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
That was kind of hype.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I like the redone paraglider sections. They just got rid of
brand
it.
new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Oh my god.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
They have a map.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh, that's badass. I love that.
And in this Mario Kart game,
Give me character
you can
abilities.
go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Get the frick out of here.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Whoa, this is cool.
But don't
It's
see
kind
the
of
wheel.
weird.
You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
This is so cool.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
So you can choose which areas you go to?
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
What an
You're below
interesting
the placement shown
direction.
when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
This is so cool. What the fudge?
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
This is
And
risky.
even take photos together at different locations.
They took a risk with this one. This is like very different. This is the most different Mario Kart's ever been.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as
This is the
Nintendo
launch
Switch
game, yeah,
2.
which makes sense. That's really
More
good.
Details about this title will
April
be shared in
17th?
the
Wait, is that when the
upcoming
Switch 2 is
Mario
coming
Kart
out?
World Direct. So be on the
Pause.
lookout for more information in the future.
Oh wait, no. Mario Kart World Tour Direct. I did
Mario
the
Kart
same thing
World
as last time.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
That's exciting.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Joy-Con 2.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
C button, insane.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was me. That was you? So quick. Oh.
Introducing Game Chat,
Okay,
a
that's
new
really better.
feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, there's game chat, wow.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Can I get proximity chat?
Yeah, follow me. Okay. For an adventure.
While using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here.
Jump in here, blend the smoothie.
Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
Oh,
When
that's
it's
actually
noisy
kinda cool.
around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
Oh my god, Nintendo has reached 2010. Insane.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting
good.
you easily chat with friends and family. If you
It's like a
open the chat
phone.
menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Okay, you could share screens. Let's
you can
go.
also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go
They
on
put
top of
Skype on the Switch.
They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it.
Wait, that's badass. Hold on.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Dude, this Mario Kart game looks fun as hell.
You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust
Okay.
the size of your game screen,
This is kind of what I mean, right? Like, they could just showcase games from Switch 1.
I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
Check out the crusty quality on GameShare, just like as if you're on Discord.
have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
Dude, the
Everyone
grinding.
can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where
I
you
think
are.
I think we're gonna have to go look over the Mario Kart trailer after this is over.
Ooh, okay.
This game looks so good.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
What the fudge?
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Nick.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
The eye
appear
toy.
on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
That's actually kind of funny.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera
Is this
feed like
new?
this.
Oh,
No, this is Jamboree, isn't it?
No, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
same
go
route.
left, go left, left,
Oh, wait,
left.
maybe
Let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way. Oh.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All
That's pretty cool.
together, anytime,
They really put the eye toy.
anywhere. Game chat.
What did you think? In developing
Eye
Game
toy is
Chat,
sold separately.
our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others
For
more
$200.
closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, thank God.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Okay.
We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports
March
the Nintendo Switch
26th.
Parental Controls app, and different settings can be
That's a
adjusted.
long time.
For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
This is
You can play a game
badass.
with up to 3 other systems at a
They
time.
brought back
GameShare also supports online
download play. That's right, download play.
and you can use it with friends via
Wait, this is
which we showed
cool. What the
earlier.
fudge? You can play 3D World on GameShare.
Compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free
Why would they do it
update
for
with
Odyssey?
Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide
Of all the
Classics
games
on
they could have
Nintendo
picked, they
Switch.
picked Odyssey. Okay.
GameShare support
Odyssey's
is
trash
also
ass
planned
co-op.
for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
This is
At
badass.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames
Wow.
per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing
Wow.
more contrast
Wait, this is
between light and
portable?
dark areas of the images.
HDR on portable?
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
Thank
Strong
God.
magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
So much better than before. That's such a big deal. People
The
sleep on
SL
that.
and SR buttons
This is
are
also
bigger
slept
for
on.
greater comfort and control when
Thank
playing
God.
with the Joy-Con 2 held
You know how hard it is to
horizontally.
press the old buttons?
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Bigger is better.
Each
Mouse controls.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
This is cool, man.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can
wow.
voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Wow. Oh, thank God. I hated
Place
the
your
first
Nintendo
original
Switch 2
stand.
however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely.
They really did
like this.
improve everything. Every single problem of the Switch 1. USB-C ports, yeah.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
This is such a minor issue of the Switch 1 too, that nobody really thinks
It's
about.
handy for connecting a USB-C camera
That also makes sense.
or charging in tabletop mode.
Yeah. I don't know. These little fixes, like, it's so nice.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Much better.
8 times that of Nintendo
Much
Switch.
better.
For storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
That's like as much as
Reading
like
and
my
writing
SD
data
card
is
has on
also faster.
it. 4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for
Wow.
compatible games.
That's insane.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Fan ventilation.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock
They said we
has a
damn well
built-in
better
fan
do
that
this.
keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance
This thing's
stable.
gonna blow up.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I assume they only say compatible because of stupid games like Labo or something, right? I think every relevant Switch 1 game will be playable, right?
As you just
That
saw,
was a great...
Nintendo Switch 2
That was
isn't
awesome.
simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Hello.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Oh, how cool.
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, this is cool. It's like an Astrobot.
I'm
right?
standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
This is cute.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Oh. How
A
interesting.
magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
When you press the button, it goes back, right?
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
This is how they're going to make Wii Virtual
You can
Console.
adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
With mouse controls, right? That would make
By
sense.
combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique
I
features
love how much
of the
fun they're
system
having with this.
to tiny details
cute.
you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day
Paid?
as Nintendo Switch 2.
Come on,
So
Nintendo.
please check it out if you're interested.
Why would you pay for a tutorial game?
Now,
Whatever.
I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, that's kind of cringe. I'm not going to lie. Why
This is
pay?
the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading.
That makes sense. Differentiate them.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
I think I have that.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh shoot, maybe I'm tripping.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat.
I really
On the
hope I
back,
could still
there
use
are
my
new
old
GL
Switch Pro
and GR
controller.
buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition,
I get the
an
feeling
audio
it won't
jack
let
has been
me.
added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Here we go.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on
June
June 5th.
5th. That's pretty
We're
close.
very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it.
That's
so
pretty
please wait
close.
just a
I'm
bit
gonna have it
longer.
before my birthday, bruh.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games
course.
take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Dude, this Mario Kart game looks so fire.
The second type is compatible games
Bro,
that
stop
were
saying
released on
compatible.
Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2
That's cool.
edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
That's pretty good to have a new Mario Party on Switch 2 on launch, I assume.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Oh, that's so cool.
audio recognition,
Wait, that's so
aggressive
cool.
rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode.
Whoa,
With
that's
a single
insane.
camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
Wait, can you really see their face cams in-game? That's kind of badass. What? Wait, that's cute. All right, I did not believe in the camera functionality. This is
Friends can
cute.
take the party online.
Wait, this is actually cute. I didn't realize it was gonna be like that.
Next, it's Bowser.
Maybe I
Live,
gotta get the
a
camera.
mode
Hold on.
where the lively
Maybe I gotta get the
wins.
camera.
Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect
It literally
those
is the
coins.
eye toy, bruh.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound.
Listen, I don't give a damn. The eye toy was
Take
fun.
a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
They really
Use
got the
mouse
Wonder
controls
Flower in
to
there.
shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Damn, this feels like a much. This is a pretty
When you
significant
enter a
upgrade.
pipe, a mini
to
game will
Jamboree.
begin. There's a bouldering
This is impressive.
game.
There's a lot
2
of new
players each
stuff.
Control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
Wow.
Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV.
That's a
launches
terrible
on
name.
Nintendo Switch 2,
That's a
July
terrible
24th.
name. All that?
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
That's nice.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see
Dude, the
each other's
camera
reactions
functionality
throughout
is
the
better
game.
than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Stop. Really?
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Whoa.
and also support HDR, which makes the image
Whoa.
more vibrant. So
Wait,
you
that's
can play with
badass.
smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Your smartphone app
It's a
instantly tunes out.
game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various
the Wii U.
locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
We decided that we
Guidance
wanted to bring back
activated.
Wii U functionality. So use your phone.
Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to
Wait,
create
that's
a
actually
game.
badass. That's so cool. Dude, this presentation's kind of
Features will
fire.
Make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Oh, I love Forgotten. I will buy it again.
In
Wait, is there new
Forgotten
content?
Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
I love Forgotten Land. Deadass top
This
5
story
favorite
takes
Switch
place
game.
in Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Oh my god.
We hope you're looking forward
new,
to Kirby's
mouthful.
new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
does have a
will
Switch
have
2
both
edition.
a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
This is so sick.
In addition to standard controls,
Wow,
you can
this
use
looks
mouse
good.
controls for intuitive gameplay. On
Oh,
Switch
this looks a lot better than the trailers. Yeah, the trailers
Plus,
before must have
you
used
can
Switch
explore
1.
the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy
Oh,
smoother
this looks
action in
good,
HD
dude.
at 120 frames per second.
You can
Choose
actually
from these
notice the
two
difference.
modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference.
In the Switch 2 edition, you can use psychic powers to open windows.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your
They
adventure
said
in
power
Rainbow
in the
City
same
with enhanced
statement as
resolution
Pokemon.
and frame rates.
What?
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just
This is
saw
hype.
will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Dude, I'm excited for Forgotten Land.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an
Hey, I'll
upgrade
purchase an
pack.
upgrade pack. Absolutely.
We hope you're looking forward to these
Absolutely.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
At least for Forgotten Land.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game.
Hey, Kirby
featuring
Forgotten
mouse
Land
controls
Nuzlocke
with
coming
Joy-Con 2
soon, bruh.
controllers. Please take a look.
What the fudge is this? You've seen arms, now get ready for wheels. I want to make a joke, but it's so messed up. I want to make a joke, but it's so messed up. I mean, this looks fun. I'm just shocked that they're showing this off in the presentation. I guess it's to show off the dual mice, right?
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
It could be kind of unique.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh shoot, Witcher? Wait, no, that's Elden Ring! Oh my god, that's Elden Ring!
This world is in dire need of repair.
That's badass.
The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
It looks good.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord.
Elden Ring on the go, bruh.
May you take the throne.
The Tarnished Edition. Wait a minute. Is the Tarnished Edition already a thing? Or is that brand new?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our
I love
first ever
Hades.
sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth.
And they're all
in a
hot.
story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。
I gotta say, this presentation is badass. It really is. I'm already so satisfied with what they've showed off, and now they're just showing more games. Basically, all of our questions have been answered. I guess not the price tag yet, but I couldn't imagine it'd be that crazy.
Initiating arsenal.
I think at most it'll be 500, which would be pretty steep for a lot of people, but
at normal levels.
It's not gonna be anything crazier than that, that's for sure.
Normal. Commencing launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
So much good stuff, man, shown off.
The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon.
I'm just so satisfied with. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna have to like review over this stuff. There's just so much.
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart.
The worst part about this presentation so far is that the freaking tutorial game of Switch 2 is paid. Like, what the fudge?
Hey,
why?
This is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend.
I always wonder if these co-op games would be a good game for me and
Let me
Andrea
tell
to
you
play
this,
together.
If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one.
I still gotta play It Takes Two with her.
And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
It's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing
Hogwarts
Legacy
Legacy
to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
I really wonder how crazy they're gonna go with the mouse controls.
Discover the
Like I said
enhanced
before,
magic
that could be
when
how
Hogwarts
they
Legacy launches on the
how they
same day
redo Wii
as
games,
Switch 2.
right? How they do like Wii Virtual Console.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Dude, the Switch 2 versions, and it's literally new content for Forgotten Land. That's badass. I'm glad that there's a Switch 2 version of ZA as well. That's really good to see. That's really, really good to see. I don't know if there's gonna be new content in Tears of the Kingdom of Breath of the Wild. I might have to get Jamboree as well. I never bought the original Jamboree just because I never felt like playing my Switch again, but yeah, it's really hype.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination.
They really put the word
Nintendo
Hitman
Switch 2.
in this freaking Nintendo Switch 2 Direct.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
They put guns in the Switch 2
And
Direct.
how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
And
Our
then let's
ever-expanding
go.
game will
Is this
release
game
on the
good?
same day as Switch 2. Plus,
Same
we're
day.
excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Hitman's really fun. Oh shoot, really? Project 07. Is this a remake?
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Wait, that's kind of badass.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh, I know this game.
Bravely Default
Bravely
Returns,
Default.
remastered in high definition. Featuring the
This game never interested me. I remember way back on the 3DS, I got the demo. I don't know.
Customized jobs to build out your
It certainly did have a unique battle system.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements.
Mandatory
And
JRPG
all new
check, yeah,
minigames
literally.
With unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG.
Played demo for this, and it's what made me
Fine
realize I don't like
Fairy
JRPGs.
HD Remaster.
No, I don't. I think that's unfair, to be fair.
Once more.
That game is very different than other JRPGs. It feels odd. I played the demo as well. Wow, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, that's awesome. Is this the first Yakuza game? I still have yet to play a single Yakuza. I just gotta do it.
発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
It's first in chronological order, I think. Okay.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
I like that intro. KT AAA. Oh my god.
When
That's
the
Zelda.
Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Is this playable Zelda?
Then that must mean this really is the past.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought it's what I said way back when, that we were gonna get playable Zelda DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. This is cool though. I heard that the other Hyrule Warriors games are really, really good. Age of Imprisonment. Coming this winter.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
With that same cutscene that showed 4 times.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on
Good.
Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Whoa! They're just gonna drop
Nintendo
this?
Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game
Wow.
library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
Wind
a
Waker.
Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through
Still holds
cell
up really
shading.
well.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world.
I heard this
A tale
game's
of
cracked.
souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series
That'd be
first
crazy.
machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4
They definitely
can play together
should.
locally
They should put Coliseum on
or
there.
online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
That was probably needed. The weird-ass GameCube controller.
More titles will be added in the future.
Ah! Gale Darkness! Strikers, Luigi's Mansion. Oh, I actually want to play that Fire Emblem. Wait, both Coliseums.
Nintendo Classic,
No!
Switch 2 exclusive game library.
God damn it.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Why you mad,
launches
bruh?
the
Just
same
don't play
day
it.
As the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be
Smash heads
released.
are gonna go crazy over
It
this.
can connect wirelessly and also has a
Okay,
C
that's actually
button
kinda cool.
to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Very cool.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't
To be
played
fair,
them before,
they already gave me
we hope you're looking
Paper Mario
forward
1000 Year
to
Door, so I have no
Nintendo
reason to want GameCube, but I'll take
Nintendo
it.
Classics.
I already got
You can
T2ID.
continue
That's
to
all I
play
needed
select
from
games
GameCube.
from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Now everyone gets to experience the pain of Coliseum NXT. To be fair, with save states, I thought a little bit of that could be alleviated. Oh my god. Deltarune chapters. Wow. I did not expect Deltarune in this. Wow. Undertale really went real far. Stop, because the fact that this is going to be the most hype announcement for so many people. Hey, I'm hyped. Oh, Sans, hold on. I gotta replay through chapters 1 and 2. Launch day?
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Did that say launch day?
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
I think that said launch day.
Borderlands is back.
That means Deltarune's coming out in 2 months,
Through a
Brett.
world filled
That's
with
kind of
wild
crazy.
enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious
It'll come out earlier and then it'll
Borderlands
just be on
game
Switch
we've
2?
ever made.
Oh, maybe.
Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the
I would
game
be
in the
surprised if
months
it's day
ahead.
of Switch 2.
There's more
It's not that far
content
from
on
now.
the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis.
What's 2 more
from
months at
Francis
this point,
Games.
right? For Deltarune fans.
We're
What's 2 more
releasing a
months?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire.
The only thing that would
guide
be
your people through
wilder than that is if they just dropped Silk Song in
With mouse
here.
controls, players can enjoy a more
They just
intuitive
dropped
gameplay
Silk Song out of
experience.
nowhere.
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2.
I gotta
by
replay through
purchasing the
Deltarune's
upgrade.
Chapter 1 and 2. I really loved the game. I really
And
did.
we have
I just
even
knew
more
while I
news
was
from
playing it the whole time that I was gonna have to wait a million years for the rest of the game to come out.
I'm Lionel Jinx. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see
But yeah, I
what
do
you're
think
doing.
that Coliseum,
And
Pokemon Coliseum is gonna be a lot better with save states. That game's hard, right?
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook,
Hello?
line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Their stream is crashed.
Really have started to master this survival thing.
Okay, so that was the hardest part for me, yeah. It'd be cool if they included a speed up function into Nintendo Switch
Nicely
Online.
done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set
This isn't
sail.
just me, is
This
it?
time for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Enter the Gungeon 2. Hold on.
Enter the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now
We just suddenly hear Silk Song while the stream is frozen. This isn't just me, is it?
Elements to return.
Somebody else check the stream. Is this just
We're still
me?
working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Oh, no, it's not just me. Nice Nintendo. Lol. Nintendo, fix your damn Direct! Nintendo! There you go, Nintendo. Okay, at least you fixed it while nothing important was going on. That's really funny. Hey, chat, what's happened so far? Not much. Well, no, a ton has happened. It's been really good. Bro, this is still so far behind. Oh boy, we got Silk Song doing the lag.
My name
Somebody
is Adam
said it.
Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future
Nintendo!
To Nintendo players.
Fix your damn Direct!
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo
the
Switch
audio
2,
is busted.
you can
I know.
transport yourself to the city of dreams at
When
home
Switch 2
or on the
launching?
go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters
June 5th.
and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077
Ah, yes, Cyberpunk.
comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
It's Cyberpunk, chat.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Is there another stream I can watch?
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインタ
Final
ーグレー
Fantasy
ドを
VII Remake,
発
oh
売
my
いたし
god.
ます。
It's on Switch too.
本作はミッドガル脱出
Numerous new
3
Cyberpunk
作シリー
mod
ズの
look
1作目となり20年以上の
Someone's
時を
fired!
再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ
The
2
Switch
で
stream
展
is
開す
also
る
busted?
FF7 リ
Damn,
メイクシ
really?
リーズにぜひメイクシリーズに
Someone getting fired! I think it's caught up. During this, damn, that's crazy. During Final Fantasy VII Remake, it got messed up too. That's unfortunate for so many people, bruh. Ah, Silk Song's in there! Oh my god! Okay, it wasn't a big reveal, but we got 2025. It's not 2026, chat. Silk Song's actually in there. How do they just drop that? Hey, we got 2025, alright? That's basically a date for Silk Song fans. People are gonna freak out about that little bit. Hold on, let's check the YouTube chat. Hold on. I love Play Tetris too. I'm scared to refresh the page. I can't see the chat. I bet it's frozen because everybody's freaking out about Silk Song. Silk. Silk. Pixel Fan's gonna be an award because Deltron got a whole segment. Nah. There's just not enough to show about Silk Song yet. Silk Song wasn't ready. Silk Song is definitely coming out in the later half of 2025. It didn't even have a date. Shadow Leopard. This game looks good. I'm thinking I gotta get this. Fortnite! Same day as Switch 2? Insane. Actually, okay, unironically, that's pretty genius that they're doing that. That's gonna get a lot of people. A lot of children. Human fall flat 2. Oh my god. Alright, we're almost up, almost out of time for Switch 2 presentation.
We've shown a lot of games so far, The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
This looks familiar. I feel like this would have been the time to announce Elden Ring, bruh.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight.
Damn.
To humanity's very dusk.
Wow, a new From Software game. I knew it looked like Elden Ring. So there's a new From Software game. That's huge. Was this announced anywhere else? The Switch 2 presentation for the new FromSoft game? That's crazy. Not the UK, no. Hey, I'm hyped. This is a post-Elden Ring FromSoftware game. Bloodborne Fish and Chips Edition. That's not the player, is it? Could you imagine? Whoa. Ooh. Much movement.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
This is the last thing I expected in the Switch 2 Direct. They put quite a few mature games in this presentation. I'm actually kind of shocked.
Tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Wow. The Duskbloods. No shot that's Switch 2 exclusive, right? That'd be insane. I'm sure it'll at least come to PC as well. It'll probably come to all consoles, let's be honest. It's just shocking that they're showing it off in the Switch 2 presentation. I mean, Bloodborne's PlayStation. Exclusive. Available on Switch 2, 2026. That's crazy.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this
Way more games announced than I expected. They did say Nintendo assisted making it, really?
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future.
Nintendo helped with the From Software game?
Next, please take a look at this.
Is that Kirby? No way Kirby is gonna be the clincher. It is Kirby! What the fudge? Or is it Smash? This better not be Smash. It's either Smash or Kirby. Obviously. Oh, hell nah! No way. That's fire! That's fire! Kirby Air Riders. Yo! That game is fire. And by Masahiro Sakurai! He came back to create it! That's fire! Kirby Air Ride is a gem of a game.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
That's so good.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
If you go back and play Kirby Air Ride, you can really see this, like, how much Smash copied Air Ride's style. It's kind of
Please
impressive.
take a look.
Oh, there's another thing? Oh, damn, there's so much. What is this? I don't know what the frick this is. Is this Odyssey? Oh my god, it looks like Odyssey. Tell me it does not look like Odyssey right now. Ingot Isle. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh my god, it's Donkey Kong. Oh my god, is this a 3D Donkey Kong? Oh my god, this is a 3D Donkey Kong game. This is Mario Odyssey in Donkey Kong. This looks badass! He's taking up the ground! My man's punching the earth! Wow, the style of the game really does look like Odyssey, dude. This looks amazing! It's like Mario Odyssey, but for a 3D Donkey Kong. It really is. Look at this. Oh, 2D section! Oh, I'm playing the hell out of this game. I am playing the hell out of this game. Banana. Hey, punch that rock, DK. Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's such a goated name, too. Look at my mans. Wow. Wow. That's only 2 months after the Switch 2 launch.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong.
That was incredible.
Called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
That's a good-ass name.
With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you
This looks so much fun, dude!
World. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
There's still more?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh my god.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
I'm getting that.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
Hey,
You'll have
that's
to wait
fine.
just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
This might be the best direct I've ever seen.
We appreciate you joining us.
Dead ass.
Thank you very much.
Wow. When I said so far, I was like, huh? Yeah, for real. Treehouse! Hold on, really? Wait a minute. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Oh my god, they're showing so much. April... That's tomorrow? Are you freaking kidding me? Fudge. Am I gonna have to react to that too? Like, fudge. As a hater, that was good. Bruh. That was insane. That might be the best video game presentation of anything I've ever seen in my life. 6 out of 10 network. Now, you're right, though. 10 out of 10 direct, 6 out of 10 network. You're right, though. Nintendo, somebody got fired. You already know somebody got fired, bruh. Somebody crashed the stream. That, I mean, starting off with Mario Kart World, where do I even begin? Where do I even begin, chat? Nabbit's in the game, hold on. Oh my god, so much, dude. Fired? Somebody got shot. The Nintendo ninjas took him down. Wow. Wow, every single answer about the Switch 2 was answered. Even all the graphics answers were answered. I mean, all the graphics questions were answered. Did they actually say a price or did I miss it? Oh, they didn't say a price. Okay, that's an answer that was not... I mean, that's a question that was not answered, to be fair. I don't think that they said the price. I would imagine... My assumption is $400. It has 4K. It has HDR and portability. I think it's going to be 400. That's my assumption. PS5's 500 for clarification. If they didn't say the price, that's worrying, Lamau. Did Silksong get a shadow drop, or am I crazy? Well, it was revealed 2025, but not like an actual drop. All right, well, let's do a little bit of a review. This direct was fantastic. The price is a pretty important thing to... Oh, wait. Did they show it? They said the bundle thing at the end. Hold on. Where's the bundle? Yeah, no price.
Here today.
No price. They showed this, but no price. That's pretty shocking. I'm surprised they didn't, actually. I mean, to be honest, I care more about the graphics and everything anyway. We're no price. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. My guess is 400. But I know a lot of people are praying for 300. For context, the Switch 1 was 300, all right? Inflation happened in these years. I think 400 is much more realistic. Even 500 would make sense to me, at least. But I don't know, man. Prices on everything have jacked up. 300 for a video game console nowadays, I think is a little bit too cheap. Especially considering what this console is capable of now. I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be surprised at $500 for the quality on handheld mode. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I could see 500. Maybe that's why they didn't show it. 450 final offer. Dude, what a crazy good direct this was. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of a review here. Overseas tax, yeah, for real. I love the stylized characters in this. We've had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for over 10 years. Or Mario Kart 8 for over 10 years. And those characters have looked the same. It's so refreshing to see the Mario Kart character models actually look different. It's actually kind of weird, not gonna lie. I'm so used to the Mario Kart 8 models. I mean, look at... Even Mario looks so cute, bruh. Look at my mans. Hey, Luigi still got the death stare, though. Peach looks so adorable. My man Yosh. You see that? My man with the eye? Hold on. Yeah? He said, yeah. You see the personality right here? Probably end up costing closer to 600 to 700. Yeah, they're really committing to the new Donkey Kong look. I'm not against it. These courses look good. I love the new Bowser design. I say new, but they really are old school designs. They're based off of the old school depictions of the Mario characters. Freaking grinding in Mario Kart. That's so badass. I love that. Oh, how did he do that? Look at this, chat. Look at this for a second. Look at Mario for a second, frame by frame. How do you do the frame by frame again, chat? Anybody know? I forget how. Oh, here. I found it. Look at this. How did he do this? He's on the ground. There's no ramp or anything. He literally just flips onto the ramp. Look at this. There's no ramp. There's literally nothing to signify him doing this. Are you able to just freaking do tricks on the ground now? Or is it just like when you get close enough to a rail, you can do it? Because look at this. It kind of looks like he's literally just like... This is weird. This is actually a big deal. Because if you can do tricks off ground, maybe you basically press the drift button when you're near a rail. Yeah, I guess if you're near it, I guess I could kind of see it. I guess so. It does almost look like a kind of cutscene thing, doesn't it? That's crazy. Dude, on the wall too. My man's wall jumping. The freaking Moo Moo Meadow cow is so funny, bruh. That's how you, bruh. That's hilarious. Everybody memes the Moo Moo Meadows cows. They made him into a character. That's so funny to me, bro. They made the Moo Moo Meadow. He's so memey too. Look at his face. Look at the cow's face. Oh my god. That's so good. The Moo Moo Meadows cow. That's history. Okay, this is the most important part to me. Are there character abilities in this game? This is so specific. Now, there's a chance that this is just an item, right? Oh, I think it's just an item. Because look, at the back of his car, you can see there's a hammer here, right? I think it's just an item. They're just showing it with the hammer, bro, because it's cute. But I think this is just a new item, which is cool. Cool idea for a new item. But, yeah, it's a shame. The fact that it's behind him is pretty telling. Yeah. I thought it might be like character-specific abilities. That's what I've always wanted for a Mario Kart game. Is character-specific abilities, right? God, that'd be so badass. Yeah. It looks like, yeah, it appears behind him. So I think what's happening here is... Well, no, he... Wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. So he's chucking hammers. The hammer kind of like goes away a few times. Huh. I don't know. Coin block. Hey, that's more exciting than the coin by itself. The BS bill is back. The truck? You can bring the whole ass truck? Okay, this is interesting. What's up with this? Bro, even this first trailer is kind of insane. There's so much new stuff, not just for this one Mario Kart game, but for the Mario Kart series. I legitimately don't think there's ever been a Mario Kart game that's been this innovative. I don't think there is. Look how much new stuff there is in this. You have open world racing. You're literally changing costumes. The Moo Moo Meadows cow. Let me stop. I wonder what the new outfits do. Peach maybe feel some kind of way. Look at my man, wow. Oh wow, dude. These levels are really good. Is there a new FromSoft game? Yeah, there is actually, Gamaf. I'll get to it. It looks really good from what I've seen. Really interesting.
Hello, everyone.
This presentation was insane.
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Even just this Mario Kart reveal is crazy.
A brand new entry.
But then they just kept releasing bangers.
In the Mario Kart
what happened?
Is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this.
This is so interesting. Okay, so there's an open world racing mode, right? And you could just choose whichever paths you want to take for your race. Oh my god. If you want to, so the equivalent to like racing all like 48, like you know how like some people like do all the 48 tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or whatever, or the 60 tracks or whatever the frick it is in one sitting? Could you theoretically make a track that's literally every single area of the game? And it's literally a world tour? Bro. This is insane. This is so innovative for Mario Kart. What the fudge? Wait a sec, I just realized they're targeting the quality modes to have 60 FPS and the quality modes... Wait. They're targeting the quality modes to have 60 FPS and the quality modes to have 120 FPS. I think you said that wrong, Abby. That's crazy. That is on the Metroid Prime Showcase, so it might be specific to that game. Is there a new FromSoft game? Yes. So many games. I am glad to be wrong. I said at the beginning of this direct that it's all going to be Nintendo Switch gimmick related stuff. They revealed so many games, bruh. So many games. Switch exclusive FromSoft game is crazy. Is it actually a Switch exclusive? That's insane. I mean, Bloodborne's an exclusive for PlayStation, but still, that's insane. Of all things, Nintendo exclusive FromSoft game. I feel like that might be a bad decision, no? From FromSoft specifically. I mean, to be fair, maybe Nintendo paid them a lot of money, like a contract deal or something. So maybe it's fine. But like, I don't think there's that many Nintendo fans that are FromSoft fans. I mean, I'm a FromSoft fan now, but it took a lot of doing, right? I assume there will be an open world free roam section. There is, actually. They revealed that in this, Abby. There is. It's Kart Forzia. It's Mario Kart Forzia, which is crazy. I'm gonna lose my job for real. Yeah, Abby's gonna lose their job. That's insane. Type I meant quality at 60 and performance at 120. That's really cool. Just rewatched it. It says available only on Nintendo Switch 2, which is crazy. Yeah, that's insane. I feel like it must have been a big contract deal, right? Well, no, because Nintendo didn't... I think Grease earlier said Nintendo helped make it. So I guess that makes sense, right? If Nintendo literally helped make the game. Which, honestly, if that's the case, hey, I love Nintendo's game philosophies. Say what you will about Nintendo as a company, they know how to make a damn good game. So if Nintendo helped make it, I bet I'll love it. And I mean, I loved Elden Ring, so I'm sure I'm going to love that game too. This is post Elden Ring.
Vast World.
Oh, video is available. No! Let me rewatch! Let me rewatch! ¿Dónde está? Where's Nintendo? Here we go.
Good job.
Let's take a look.
The Grand Prix race through.
Yeah, so look at this chat.
Conditions.
Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will
Yeah, and the
change.
weather changes it too. So you're not racing on the same map every time too. Like there's different things that'll change the game. Classic Mario Kart track.
And in this Mario Kart game...
Wait, that's cool! Wait, that's cool! Instead of like the traditional startup, the countdown's happening while you're like driving in slowly.
And in this Mario Kart game...
That's badass.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere.
Virtually everywhere.
In this world.
What does that mean? What does that mean, virtually everywhere? This is so cool, dude.
In the classic Grand Prix...
Look how many... Look at this. It's a lot of cups, too.
Race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Starview Peak. Oh my god, they have a Mario Galaxy course. Wow. Wario Shipyard, the fudge. You'd think that'd be Luigi Shipyard. Vero Beach, Crown City.
But
this is cool, man.
Don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
You literally drive to the next course as you go.
24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world.
Okay, so this is how you do non-stop. I assume this is just one winner. Race from here all the way to the end. That's badass.
To another.
I'm glad they brought back the double
There
item
are
boxes.
multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Eliminated? You weren't in the top 8. It's Super Mario Kart all over again. Oh no! That's actually smart that they do that, honestly. Because honestly, if you're so far behind, there's a point where you just can't catch up anymore.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
Like, if the route is that long, you basically need to be
Below the
eliminated.
placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Yeah, this is the free roam.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
This is badass, man.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and
Look at
race. So drive
create your own
wherever the
routes.
cart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Dude, the amount of shortcuts that are going to be in
Even
this
take
game.
photos together at different locations. A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
That game's gonna
More
be incredible.
details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Wow.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
All of you guys.
This trap is funny.
Sure.
They really put the freaking
Cut through clearly. And
eye
turn
toy
on
into
game
this.
screen sharing.
But it works. I think for kids, this is gonna be massive.
You gotta get above.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see myself realistically using this over just Discord. But who knows, right? I actually think the camera functionality is kind of funny, but it does require everybody to like have bought the freaking Nintendo Switch camera, which is kind of cringe. But it is cute. I love the idea that you could see the face cams of the people like in-game. Oh, this is huge too! Dude, so many amazing things were announced in this.
Systems at a time.
Download play. I mean, it says game share, but this is DS download play, bruh.
Game share also supports
This is badass. Wait a minute, and this is online. So as long as everybody has a Nintendo Switch... Oh my god, this is better than download play. This is better than download play. As long as everybody had... Oh wow, this is a crazy... This actually might be the best... Wait a minute. This is actually the best part of Nintendo Switch Online now. It just is. You can now play multiplayer games without owning the game online. Hello? That's incredible.
online play with
I didn't even catch that it was online
other Switch
before.
2 systems.
I should have, but I was so focused on it being download play that I thought it would just be local.
Game share can only be used with compatible games. This
Okay, so it's only compatible games, but that's still incredible. 3D World's a really good one. Although, to be fair, 3D World was already online, but everybody had to have the game. So now you only need one game.
feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. So we hope you'll look forward to it.
Has a big thickness remains up to 1 frames.
This is crazy. Up to 120 FPS.
The screen
bro.
supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
This is in handheld too, 120 FPS. HDR support.
The LCD
man.
screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing.
Wait, in portable it has HDR? What the fudge?
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
I love the Mario Sunshine. Nobody cares about this but me, but this is so cute. Wait, this is the reward in Mario Sunshine when you get all the shines. This outfit.
All new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
I hope that this works as good as they make it seem, the magnet system.
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button.
The button is so smart. They literally fixed every single issue I had with the Switch 1. Dead ass. I hated clicking those small buttons.
Bigger for greater comfort and
hated
control
it.
when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now. Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a
This
mouse
is a freaking game changer. The mouse controls.
to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, top modes, via game chat.
Think about this for a second. The Switch 2 is now the most optimal home console for FPS games. It actually is. The Switch 2, of all things, Nintendo, has the most potential for FPS games. So where the Joy-Cons will still have drift and not just mouse drift? Well, that's a different story. It has the most potential, at least.
It also uses noise-canceling
To be
technology
fair,
to
okay,
filter sound.
this might be cope, but if they fixed all of these issues with the Switch, like these super minor issues with the Switch 1, I'm talking minor issues. Like, it's annoying to play the handheld mode and plug, you know, the plug. It's annoying to play in handheld with the plug in the bottom, so they just made 2 USB-C ports. If they fixed that minor issue, now granted, I do think the small buttons on the Joy-Con is a massive issue, but also they made the button bigger for taking out the Joy-Cons. All these little things, if they fixed all of that, I'm assuming that they fixed the biggest issue with the Switch, and that's Joy-Con drift. I assume Nintendo worked
So
their
your
asses
voice
off
will
to
come
fix
through
that.
clearly.
And you know what? In their credit, listen, at the time when the Switch 1 came out, the Wii U had ruined them, all right? They needed to get that new console out stat. So they didn't have enough time probably to test it, like fully. So, you know, they probably didn't have time to ensure that their Joy-Con drift wasn't a thing, right? But now they have time. And they know the Switch 1 sells. So they're going to put their heart and soul into Switch 2.
Surround sound system. How like this with a large
Handstand looks good.
Or charging in tabletop mode.
Again, it could be cope, but look at this dude. Look at this dude. Why? They did not need to put a USB-C on the top and the bottom.
Comes with 250.
The storage was also another issue.
6 gigabytes.
Granted, higher storage is
of
a
internal
given,
storage.
right? It should have
8
more storage,
times
but still.
that of Nintendo Switch.
But that's a
for
lot
storing
more.
your game
8
downloads,
times?
save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for
Stick drift
compatible
seems
games.
to be the new Playground consoles, though. PS5
HDR
included.
is also
Interesting.
supported in TV mode.
Wait a minute.
Dock to connect to your TV. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
The huge leap in storage just shows how long the Switch has been around for. So true. Yeah, I mean, again, the Switch was released immediately after the Wii U flopped. The Wii U flopped in, what, 4 years? The Wii U had a shelf life of 4 years, and I think the Switch had 8 years, right? Literally double.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. As well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Thank God my digital games can be transferred. I would have been so mad.
You just saw.
We're here.
This is stupid.
Is Nintendo.
This game would have been so cute to just have as the free, you know, oh yeah, I just bought a Switch 2, let's go check it out. This would have been so cute if they literally just made it free. Why is it paid? Maybe it'll just be like $1. Even $1 though is stupid. Don't make us pay for the tutorial game. Come on, dude.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
I saw this and I was proud. I was like, oh, this is a cute idea. I like this. And they said pay, and it instantly got ruined.
Are inside the system.
Notice how Scarlet and Violet is on the compatible games
The
list.
SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con
It'll
2
be
are
there.
made of metal. So that's how they attach to the
But
system.
yeah, they probably want to ignore that game.
A magnetic
I'm
circuit is
sure
formed between
Nintendo
them, so they won't
themselves are
easily
embarrassed
detach.
of Scarlet and Violet. I'm
All
sure they
sorts of
are.
controllers have like this are in tech demos. Details you might not notice until they're pointed to. Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game.
Why paid? Why is it paid? This is the worst part of the Direct. Why is it paid, bruh? That's so dumb. Is anybody really gonna go out of their way to buy this? Unless it's like $1 or something.
On the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information
Who
regarding
the heck is paying for this
Switch
though? That's what I'm saying, bruh. Even if it is only $1, dead ass. Literally Astro's Playhouse, that game with the PS5, but they want you to pay for it. Yeah, literally. That's what I said. I was like, oh yeah, it's like Astro's Playroom. That's sick. And they make you pay for it, bruh. Maybe they'll change their minds, right? Maybe they'll see that as many people like us are complaining about that, and then they'll change their minds.
Same
Who
day
knows?
as Nintendo Switch 2.
Crazier things have happened. They changed the Sonic design in the Sonic movies.
Please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for
This is a good
Nintendo
idea,
Switch 2
making
titles.
the game cards red.
It's the same
Differentiate it
shape
from
as
consumers.
Nintendo. Next up is addition.
That's kind of annoying that I
micro
can't use my
SD
same
cards,
micro
Lily,
SD
to transfer
Switch 1.
data from Switch to Switch 2. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat.
I really hope I can still use my original Switch Pro controller on Switch 2, but I don't think I'll be able to. I mean, obviously we can't connect the OG Joy-Cons because they are, you know, they function differently. I'm not really expecting to be able to connect to play with those. That's fine. And honestly, I wouldn't want to anyway. They have too much drift. But I mean, my Pro controller is still good, man. It's a shame.
And on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
It's really cool.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a
Looks like
few
a
new
Pro controller. I'm
features,
definitely gonna
and
get it.
after today's presentation, Ask the Developer article, we hope
Nintendo Switch 2.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were...
Oh, hey, look. There's Scarlet and Violet. I wonder if the games will be enhanced at all. I don't know. Scarlet and Violet could use a new definitive edition. I think they just knew Scarlet and Violet would need too much work to make a definitive edition for. I think, like, Kirby's Forgotten Land, it holds up perfectly well. So they're just going to add some new content. It'll be easy. Scarlet and Violet basically needs to be remade.
Released on Nintendo Switch.
Scarlet and Violet basically needs to be remade.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive
Nintendo Switch
upgraded
Edition is very
versions that
good.
offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
This looks great. The mouse controls and everything.
Uses a
Oh yeah!
kind of
Dude, this
rumble.
looks fun. This is the one reason why I kind of want the Switch 2 camera.
Gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All
It's
of
literally
which can be
iToy, bruh. This is cute.
accessed on Switch 2.
This is cute, bruh.
Let's check out
I kind of want to
three
play
new
this.
and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera.
Have you used
up
any
to 4
camera? Probably not. Nintendo's a little dumb with stuff like that. It probably has to be the Switch 2 one.
players can join the festivities.
Now, if you use any camera, that's way easier. That'd be great. But I don't think so. I think it's going to be specific.
You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience.
I'm skeptical that it'll function properly. Now, it doesn't have to function great. Because I think everybody knows, even they know this is scuffed, right? But it's scuffed in a fun way, you know? It's, even in the trailer, it looks scuffed. Let's be honest.
The reactions
But it's cute. That's what matters. It's cute.
and emotions
It doesn't need to look good. It just needs to
in
be
real
cute.
time. Or 4 friends can take the party on.
Like, this is funny, bro. You know what, me? When I'm the bonsai bill here, I'm going. I'm coming for that ass.
Up next,
It really is
it's
cute.
Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to
How dare you assume I want to see my
hit
face when
blocks
I'm
to
playing
collect
yeah,
the
for
most
real.
coins. Guide an RC car with your voice.
Yeah, no, obviously this isn't for everybody, but it's cute.
And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take your.
It's honestly just
shoot,
nostalgic, because I grew up with the
one
iToy
where you
deadass.
shake a can thrill. From mini games that use a can and Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo's delight already Jamboree.
While playing. Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the
So
Wild.
there's no new content
Wild
in
and The
these,
Legend of
right?
Zelda
It's
Tears
literally
of the
just
Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
And the enhanced resolution, though, for these
And
games is
also
pretty
support
incredible.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
Yeah,
So
who
you can
knows?
play
Maybe
with
the new
smoother,
graphics will
higher definition
really,
graphics.
like, it'll be noticeable.
Plus,
I kind of noticed
you
it
can
even
get
there.
even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet,
Guidance activating.
Oh, you haven't found yet. Oh, I didn't even catch that. I thought it was literally just a map. Okay, that actually is a pretty big deal. They basically included a way to not have to look up stuff. They included a walkthrough, basically.
Proceed north.
They said, hey, I know these Koraks are hard to find them all. You'll get 100% now.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game. Make your adventures even more enjoyable.
That's good though. This is what I'm excited for. I'm the most excited for this. Oh, y'all can't even see it because of my face cam, but Star-Crossed World. I love this game. I actually wanted an excuse to replay this game for stream because it's actually my favorite Kirby game. And I love Kirby. But goddamn, man, Forgotten Land was such a gem of a game.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy
They got new
an
content.
additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor.
So they already said that you can just upgrade to the new version, but will my save file transfer over? Because if I could, that might be better. Like if I just want to play the new content. Like maybe I don't want to replay through the entirety of Forgotten Land, but I want to play the new content, right?
That's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Bro, this is so hype.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
This also looks really good. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. This is the first time I actually really noticed the graphical difference
standard controls
from the other trailer.
You can use mouse
this looks
controls
really
for
good.
intuitive gameplay on
And the
Switch
mouse,
2.
how did I not catch this? The mouse controls for this game is going to be incredible.
In addition to standard controls,
it actually is.
You can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60
4K 60 FPS HDR
frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
Yeah, they literally have modes now. That's insane. Nintendo really
Choose from
finally
these
caught
two
up.
modes, both of which support
I don't know about
HDR,
caught up, but
based on your preference
they're
and
catching
play
up.
style. Plus,
This is
Pokemon
good.
Legends ZA, which is
I don't know how much of a difference this is going to be from the Switch version. I mean, obviously it's hard to tell because this game's not out yet, but
scheduled to launch later this year, will not
but I mean, it looks
only
good.
receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking
Yeah, it looks smooth. What I'll say about it,
to launch later
the graphics don't look any like
this year
crazy different.
Will not only receive,
but I think the frame rate, you could tell the difference. Like, look how smooth the frames are.
But a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Look at that. Look how smooth it moves.
By taking advantage
I'm not
of
used
the
to
Nintendo
Pokemon
Switch
looking that
2
smooth
edition
with the
as
frame
well.
rate.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy
It
your
runs
adventure
at a
in
frame
Lumio
rate.
City
That's one
with
thing we've had for
enhanced
years.
resolution and frame rate.
Disagree, the textures look way higher resolution. I don't remember what the old one looks like, to be fair. So you're probably right.
Year.
It's kind of hard to tell with YouTube's
only
bit
receive
rate.
a Nintendo Switch version, but a
You're probably
Nintendo
right, though.
Switch 2 edition as
I really like the frames. The way they use lock-on, I think. I'll prefer the standard controller.
Well.
That could be my COD bias.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can
Just
enjoy
looking at
your
those buildings, they
adventure in
look way
Lumio
better.
City with
Fair enough.
enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Enhanced resolution and frame rates. Hey, you know what's funny is they knew exactly what to say for this section. They didn't say any extra new content. Nah, they said, look, this Pokemon game for Switch 2 edition, enhanced frame rates, better graphics. That's all they needed.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just
This
saw
looks great. These all look fantastic in different ways. I'm telling you right now, though, I'm most excited for this. Forgotten Land, bruh. Oh my god, dude. It's gonna be so hype. I feel like because of this, ZA is gonna run like straight cheeks on Switch 1. They were definitely showing ZA previously on the Switch 1, for the trailers, and it looked good, at least in the trailers. And I know you might be thinking, well, that's just for the trailers. But Pokemon Company has never shied away from showing off how trash their game ran in trailers before, all right? The ZA trailer is the first time where the game actually felt like it ran. It didn't look pretty by any means, but it looked fine. You know, I didn't see any glaring issues. So I think the Switch 1 version will still be fine. Now, granted, I'm going to get the Switch 2 version, obviously, but still.
Will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to
There's no Switch version of a game. You can play Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade. That's nice, though. They don't make you repurchase the game.
these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
They honestly didn't have to do that.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
I would have deadass rebought Kirby Forgotten Land for that new content. This freaking game looked so weird. 80s 2, Elden Ring is on Switch now, Switch 2 now. We all thought that this was DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. GameCube games. I've always wanted to play Path of Radiance, so this is a big deal for me.
More titles will be
Mario Sunshine, Path of Radiance. Yeah, that's a game I really want to play. Chibi Robo is a game with a huge fan base. Well, not huge, a very niche fan base, but it's there. Mario Strikers Online too. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, Gale of Darkness and Coliseum, which is a big deal because you know how many people don't know these games exist? Say what you will about, say what you will, Abby, about how these games like work or like how slow they are. This is important, all right? Nobody knows these games exist, all right? And for somebody who's never played the game before, it's still going to be fun. It will be. It's still going to be fun. The game might be slow, but so is Scarlet and Violet. All Pokemon games are slow. Strikers got me hyped. Yeah, it's going to be cool. So even if the game is slow, a first-time experience will still make it fun. I do agree, though. It's definitely hard to replay. But for a first-time experience, I don't think it's bad.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classic.
It's a different breed, though, dude. It was slow for Gen 3 standards. Gen 3's fast! I don't know why everybody thinks Gen 3's slow. Gen 3 is like the fastest Pokemon game. Dead ass. You could speedrun through that game faster than any Pokemon game. Anybody who thinks Gen 3 slow is dumb. Well, at least in comparison to other Pokemon games. It is the fastest Pokemon game. Dead ass.
The Switch 2 exclusive game.
Faster than release DP. There's no Pokemon game that is... Okay, maybe Gen 1 and 2 are faster. That's it.
Game library.
Battle animations are slow. Not slower than Scarlet and Violet! I'm not talking about the story. I'm talking about the battles. I mean, if maybe... Well, no, Diamond and Pearl is definitely slower. But that's also the slowest. I think Gen 5 battles might be slower. I mean, might be faster. But definitely not the game as a whole. They're 100% slower than Scarlet and Violet. No way. Scarlet and Violet will crash before you get through the battle. If you mean, if the game crashes and I have to reset the battle, then it takes longer. Let me stop.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Pack,
if the game crashes.
The same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch.
You know what? Hey, at the end of the day, Coliseum is the most pretty 3D Pokemon game. Let me stop. Coliseum has the best animations for Pokemon ever in 3D models. Let me stop.
Members
at the end of the day,
be available the same
it's
day
still
as
true.
Nintendo Switch
all right,
2.
it holds up.
Whether
It's
you're
still
familiar
prettier
with the
than the
games
recent 3
or haven't
Pokemon
played them
games
before,
for the models.
we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo
Battle
Classics.
Revolution has entered the chat. Okay, I guess you're right. Battle
Of
Revolution,
course,
no, you're kind
you
of
can
right
continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
That's shocking. I wonder if that's Toby Fox himself in this. How funny would that be? Probably not, right? Pokemon Rumble's still the best looking game I know. Well, the best looking Pokemon game, if we're including spin-offs, is frickin' Mystery Dungeon DX. Or no, it's Pokemon New Snap. New Snap looks beautiful. God, this makes me really wanting to go back and replay the chapters, man.
Hi, I'm Ray.
Available on Nintendo Switch 2 launch day, dude. Maybe I'll just get it on Switch 2. I mean, there's not really a reason. I should just get it on PC. Well, I already have it on PC. The fudge.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
My boy Randy.
Went boom.
Here's where the stream crashed.
Well,
Troll. The Gungeon 2 are roguelike. You can.
Nights.
Cyberpunk, and it was showing during the what's it called?
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Oh yeah, this is when they just this is when they just showed Silksong. Gave everybody a crumb. They gave all the Silksong Pragers a crumb. It's so funny that Silksong is the most hyped up like game in any direct ever. Silksong jump scare, yeah, literally. Is there anything we can get out of this? Hold on, maybe we can frame by frame this Silksong trailer. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, look, this is an early game. Look, you see the masks here? Hold on, we're going to be reviewing this for the next 2 years. Yes, sir. All right, frame 1, Silksong. Frame 1, as we can see. Let me stop. Look at this. Boom, the climb up the ledge. Insane. New mechanic. Which I think was already revealed, but that's fine. Boom. The landing animation. Insane. Hold up. We're sliding. We're literally sliding. We got more hearts than before. Yeah. The jump. More emphasis on parkour. The flip. Did you see that front flip? We're insane. Oh, wait. New boss battle? New boss battle? Put down the spikes? Yeah. Yeah. Insane. The Hornet attack is here. Is that the first time a date has been shown? I think so. Deadass, I think that's the first time it's ever been said that it's released in 2035. I love Puyo Puyo Tetris too. I love this game. It's crazy how many games they revealed in this. Oh yeah, and then the freaking, you know, new FromSoft game.
And transport.
I'm definitely playing this. That's legit a buying reason for me. I mean, yeah. This is a huge game. I mean, it's genius for Nintendo to do this. I'm just shocked that From Software did this. Exclusive FromSoft game. I mean, to be fair, they did it for Bloodborne, so I guess I shouldn't, you know, say that it makes no sense, but it's just shocking that it's Nintendo. Nintendo fans, I don't think are From Software fans, like in general. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. If not playing this. There's a ludicrous amount of games shown. Elden Ring annoyed me too much at the end to be willing to give them another try. I might try the Elden Ring multiplayer game though. Much like Bloodborne, this will never get a sequel. This would be a pretty good game to play portably too. If on the plane or whatever. On vacation.
Flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. Looks pretty good. So where did it say exclusively for Switch 2? Available only on Nintendo Switch 2. That's bonkers. That is bonkers. From Software game only on Switch 2. That is bonkers. They really said only on Switch 2.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. Working on games in the future, so we hope you're looking at this.
Then they just dropped this. What the fudge? Out of nowhere. And Masahiro Sakurai's making it. Listen, the GameCube didn't. The GameCube, even though people hype it up, it's not that popular of a console. Not many people have played Kirby's Air Ride. This game's incredible, alright? Probably the most fun racing game I've ever played in my life. You already know they gotta bring back City Trial. Funny thing is, I thought the Direct last week was also pretty good. I mean, this is a banger, right? The last week's Direct was good considering it was the end of the Switch life cycle, right? Like, we got lucky that the last week Direct was, like, pretty solid considering there was, like, nothing else to show on Switch 1. And now there's just banger after banger on this thing. This only a week later, yeah, literally. I gotta say, in terms of the Switch's lifespan, I really think they knocked it out of the park with Nintendo Directs. I can't think of a single Nintendo Direct that was actually bad for Nintendo Switch. Maybe there was one that I'm not thinking of, but I really do just like consistently feel like I've been satisfied with the Switch Directs. There were boring Directs, maybe for some people, but I at least am aware that every Direct had something for a pretty big portion of people, right? Like a big deal for big groups of people. This is huge. Y'all gotta play this game, bruh. The fact that Sakurai is directing this game is so huge. Oh my god, it's so huge. This is post-YouTube Sakurai. I'm just saying, bruh. This is post-YouTuber Sakurai right here. Bro, 2025! I want this game. I want this game.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo game.
Deadass a little bit more excited about this than Mario Kart. Okay, the new Mario Kart does look hype though. But goddamn, Kirby's Air Ride is so good. Are we all gonna have Mario Kart a-thon on launch day? Absolutely! Hello? We're streaming Mario Kart all day on launch day. Sakurai gets a break from Smash to create a passion project.
GameCube system.
We are absolutely streaming Mario Kart all day, bruh. Assuming the scalpers allow us to.
Over 20 years ago is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by
I wish they
Masahiro
showed us
Sakurai.
City Trial, bruh. City Trial? Okay. City Trial is what motivated... It's a side mode in Kirby's Air Ride that was the most fun mode in the game, and it's literally what inspired Smash Run on the Smash 3DS. And anybody who's played Smash 3DS knows that Smash Run was freaking fire. All right, it's the same thing in Kirby's Air Ride.
Next is our last trailer for today.
Actually off on launch.
Please take a look.
Shoot, what is launch day? What day of the week is that? June 5th. Thursday. Let's freaking go! I'm off. Yes, sir. Alright, Mario Kart gonna be $80. Yikes, though. You heard? Where did it say a price? $80? Really? I mean, I assumed it'd be 70. Where'd you hear that? I don't think they revealed a price in here. Tears of the Kingdom was 70. Would they announce any price? Twitter? Really? Let me see. Let's see. Nintendo. Limited time production. Mario Kart bundle. Damn, Twitter really revealed everything. Mario Kart World. More details about the game will be shared in upcoming World Direct. I don't see a price on here. Please release Super Mario Sluggers 2. Hey, Mario Sluggers is cracked, alright. I don't see anything. This is the craziest drop of the Direct. It actually is. If there was one thing that blew my mind the most, it's this. For a little history for y'all, chat. The last 3D Donkey Kong game was Donkey Kong 64, which was a very divisive game. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. And it didn't sell that well. I am shocked that they are making a game that looks as high quality as Odyssey for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has strictly been 2D since Donkey Kong 64. It's on Nintendo's website. I'll DM you a link. Please do. Mario Kart World Tour. Where does it say? Dude, this looks fire. Can y'all see this? Yeah, this looks fire. This looks so good, dude. Oh yeah, wow. $80. Available June 20th. That's crazy. They didn't know damn well this will sell. They have the price of the Switch. $500. But this is the bundle. Shoot. Okay, so that means the console probably will be about... It's probably $450, right? If this is the bundle price. Okay, it's weird they didn't show it in the direct, but I mean, yeah, this is basically revealing the price of the Switch, right? I assume that means the Switch will be about $450, and we're saving, you know, we're saving about $30 to get the bundle. $450 without the bundle. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's fair enough. It's less than 500. 500 with one of the most important video games to have of all time. Maybe it's on Nintendo's new news app. Yeah, probably. Dead ass. But the amount of content I think 80 is worth, but that's still steep. It is steep. How what are some examples of other $80 video games? I don't even know. Still not announced the price in the UK, Rip. I'm sure you could translate it from Americanese. I mean, this makes sense, right? This isn't a crazy price by any means. $450. $450 and $500. I mean, I'm going to be buying this, that's for sure. How to buy? Check back soon for retailer availability. I'm trying to buy this right now on stream. I'm trying to buy this right now. Take my money, please. $449 games, $80. $80 games are usually like deluxe editions. Yeah, for real. That's pretty shocking. I mean, yeah, like, if the game really is as big as they're advertising it to be, fair enough, I suppose. It'll probably be $4.99, which means $6.50, because that's what they usually do. Wait. Okay, yeah. This is not a crazy price. I think I spent like $5.50 on my PS5, which I barely use nowadays. I gotta delete my hey, you know what? I'm glad I bought the PS5, even if it was just for God of War Ragnarok and Astrobot. Even just for those games, I'm happy I got it. Oh, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Huge games. Okay, $80 for digital games, $90 for physical version. On Switch? Or what are you talking about, Silence? Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't reveal the price in the trailer, but I mean, again, this is reasonable. I don't think this is crazy. It's actually still less than the PS5, and listen, say what you will. Yes, I know it's not going to be as powerful as the PS5. Say what you will. It's portable. I would not be surprised. Like, I would pay the same price, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably pay, as crazy as it sounds, I'd probably pay $700 because I'm that much of a Nintendo fan, but that would be a crazy price, to be fair. But I mean, it's literally portable, right? That's the whole thing. I know that doesn't care to a lot of people, but assuming it runs as well as they're advertising it, right? It's pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. My PS5 is asking for overtime. How Nintendo games hold up. Scroll up on the Mario Kart page where the race starts. DK hits a dab? Hold on. Where's the dab? Donde está dab? I need the DK dab. Yo! I need a gif. I need a gif of this. Yeah! DK really hits the dab. Why is that so funny to me, bro? He goes, yeah! Bro, what the frick is he doing? What is he doing? He really hits the dab. What the fudge? This is too funny to me, bro. This is too funny. I need a gif of this. Oh my god. It's so out of nowhere. Why does he hit the dab, bro? It's not even, that kind of just looks like a dab. That's 100% just a dab. What? Yeah. Okay, what I'm asking is, what is he actually, like, what did they want him to do here? What is he actually doing here? Because we know it looks like a dab, but what is he doing? It really does look like they're intentionally making him dab. What was the goal here? He absolutely sent it. What is the goal? Why is he doing that? I can't stop watching it. It's just too good. It's actually just too good. I need a gif of this so bad. Alright, anyway, that's enough. Oh shoot, that's funny. Everywhere is your race course. You could literally go anywhere. You can make your own course. It's so cool. This is badass. Making DK the joke character. DK actually does dab in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when he does a trick. So maybe they really did just send it all the way. June 5th, man. It really is not that far away. I'm really excited to play this. Hey, chat. We're doing a launch stream for Mario Kart World, bro. Be there or be square, alright? Be there or be square. Yo! We got the Joy-Con wheels. Yes, sir. I won't get the Switch on launch if I do. Bro, get the Switch on launch just so that way you can join the Mario Kart stream, bro. Maybe get it when Pokemon releases if there is another game I want to play. DK dab any % speed run. If not, I'm probably skipping it for a while. Fair enough, I suppose. Get it for the Mario Kart stream, bruh. That's so hype. Okay, back to this though. What the fudge? You can freaking climb. Can you free climb? Like, can you literally climb anywhere? It's freaking Breath of the Wild. Look at this. It's beautiful, by the way. The roll? They put the DK roll in 3D? Hold on. Dude, the movement looks clean, too. What the fudge? This looks like so much fun. Oh my god, I want to play this game. You could literally just freaking... Okay, the one problem with this is that if you could literally dig anywhere, my OCD is going to kill me. I'm going to want to dig everywhere. How long until Smat plays hide and seek in this? So true. If you buy it for me, sure. Get enough stuff I want / need to buy for the next time. Probably Pokemon Edition 1. Wonder if EA will get a Pokemon Edition 1. Not sure. More Durant cards? We're getting a new heating system for my house. It's at least 25K. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my god. Fun of owning a home, yeah, for real. Relatable. You could literally take the freaking ground. This game just looks insanely fun. I love this 2D section. It is very cute. You can tell it's old school build. Banana. Bonanza. Is President fun like Astrobot? This. Mark my words. Mark my words. I'm not even scared to say that. This game is going to be better than Odyssey. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. I'm cooking. Every single Donkey Kong Country game is better than every single 2D Mario game. Which is a take. But it's true. Every single Donkey Kong Country game is better than every 2D Mario game. Alright? This game's gonna be better than Mario Odyssey. So we didn't hear it. Oh, wait. Connor, you've done something with your mic? Do I sound better now? The funny mute there. The good thing is you muted yourself before you said mark my words. Oh, that's funny. Mark my words. This game, I said mark my words, this game's going to be better than Mario Odyssey. I'm not scared to admit it. This game will be better than Mario Odyssey. And that game was incredible. Every single, almost, damn near, okay. Tropical Freeze, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Donkey Kong Country 2, all those games are better than every single 2D Mario game. Alright? All of them. There's not a single 2D Mario game that's better than those three games. Alright? And now they're putting Donkey Kong into 3D. And it looks better. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, you guys. The movement and the roll. Oh my god. The climbing, the digging, the taking the freaking ground.
Our last trailer.
I will actually be surprised if this game is not better than Odyssey. I'm confident that this game is better than Odyssey. Donkey Kong does not let me down ever. It literally never lets me down. That's so crazy. It's literally only a month after. What the fudge? It's only a month after the Switch drops. The Switch 2 drops. But we have games to play in the summer.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
This game's gonna be better than Odyssey.
Thank you for watching. Version
I can't believe that's the clincher too. That's awesome. Well, I believe it. It looks incredible.
Be available
But they gave it to
that
Donkey Kong.
includes a
That's hype.
digital version of Mario Kart World.
Here's another thing. Maybe this is just because I'm Donkey Kong pilled. That's way more exciting than Odyssey 2. That is way more exciting than Odyssey 2. Way more exciting. Odyssey 2, I would expect maybe a slightly better game than Odyssey 1. This new Donkey Kong game has the potential to be way better than Odyssey, bruh. It probably isn't mini games, which can't release on Switch 2 given Cyberpunk's gonna be on it. I want an Odyssey 2 personally. Yeah, I know. Most people would want Mario, because everybody loves Mario. But people don't understand how good Donkey Kong is, bruh. People don't understand how good Donkey Kong is. Donkey Kong is not as popular. People just don't get it. Oh my god. I probably won't play DK. It's gonna be so much fun, bruh. It looks... Oh my god, it looks incredible. It looks incredible. I'm so excited.
With incredible...
I'm so excited. If he isn't voiced by Seth Rogen, then I don't want it. This is what I mean, bruh. People don't know. People don't know how good Donkey Kong is. It's such a shame. That's why I'm shocked that it's the clincher. Because not that many... It's a shame because they are just such perfect platforming games, the Donkey Kong Country games. And they're just not popular, you know? It's a shame.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that launch, Nintendo Smash.
All right. That was great. That was a 10 out of 10 direct. No complaints. My only complaint was that one frickin' game was paid. Like, what the fudge? Not even the physical card in the bundle. What a shame. I'll still get the bundle, though. I don't mind having digital games. Honestly, I don't even like physical cartridges. They just take up room. 2 complaints? What's the second complaint? The network? True. What happened? What happened to the stream, bruh? Actually, no complaints, man. That was incredible. That truly was incredible. Alright, well, we're going to end the stream there. I might stream later. We will see. On Twitch, specifically. Hey, shouts to everybody on Twitch. You know, I thought more people were gonna tune in for the YouTube stream, but I guess not, huh? That's fine. Shout out to the Twitch audience. The Twitch audience won today, bruh. Look, it was a race this whole time, alright? It was a race this whole time. YouTube versus Twitch. Twitch wins, bruh. Twitch wins. Your complaints on the content? Yeah. Poor intern got fired today. Show some respect. I don't know. No complaints at all besides the pay thing on the freaking Astro Playroom game. Like, what the fudge? Oh man, that was fun. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. In 2 months, man. In 2 months, the Mario Kart World stream is launching. Alright? We're gonna play it all freaking day. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna have to get my friends in there too. Come on. Alright, with that said, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Later, manners. Bye.